everyone. It's great to see you here this morning. It's a wonderful gathering that we have to make a very exciting announcement. My name is Mike Alexander. I'm honored to be the Chancellor at the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay, and we are thrilled today to announce Lakeshore to UWGB. This has huge implications for our community, for Sheboygan, and for education and workforce in the region. I want to talk a few things about this. So UW-Green Bay prides itself on being an access institution. We pride ourselves in putting our students first to make sure that when a student comes to UW-Green Bay, we are helping them reach their educational goals and therefore their life's goals. And to do that, we have to check our ego at the door. This partnership is not about UW-Green Bay. In fact, it's about having an amazing partner in Lakeshore. It's about honoring the fact that Lakeshore gives an amazing education that connects seamlessly to the amazing education that we give at Green Bay. It's about understanding that we're citizens of Sheboygan, even though Green Bay is in our name, and that we have to make sure that we're being great stewards of the space that we are lucky to shepherd. Right, so we're really proud to have the county with us today to be able to do that. That if we've been entrusted to make sure that this space is used for the benefit of the county, then we should be partnering to make sure it's used to the utmost of its capacity. This space was built to hold over 1,000 students. Over 1,000 students. And it's grown since UW-Green Bay has come in, right? But we have a long way to go to get to the 1,000. The way to make that happen, we have to partner in order to be stronger and make sure that we can ensure sustainability and make sure that we're doing what's right for the region. I also want to mention that you hear a lot in the news today about student debt. Okay? And you hear a lot about why education is important. Okay? I want to mention this just quickly in terms of this partnership. So you have choices in education. You could go to an institution where you will pay $30,000 or $40,000 or more in tuition. Or you can do a partnership to be a teacher or a nurse, and for your entire 4 years, pay less than that. When you think about education, right, in 1970, around 80% of people went away to school at 18, lived in a dorm, and that's how they experienced college. Today, that number is flipped. Today, that number, most people work and stay local for their education. Why? Because of the number that I just mentioned. Okay? If you are able to stay local in Sheboygan, we know it means you're likely to stay in Sheboygan after graduation. And we also know you're going to save tens of thousands of dollars. Right, by being able to have a portion of your education to commute. Right, this is really important for students who have not typically had access to education. And then finally, I want to talk just quickly about workforce. Right? Everything we do at UW-Green Bay, we try to do it to respond to what's needed in Northeast Wisconsin. It's why I think it's a natural fit that we're working with Lakeshore, who does exactly the same thing. Right? We do different things slightly. Right, but we have the exact same goal, which is to make sure that our community is stronger, both in quality of life and in the quality of workforce to be able to move forward. So we're really proud, so I want to make sure I just keep calling out the Lakeshore to UWGB website, which is an incredible website if you get a chance to look at it. It's incredible. It's clear. It shows exactly what this means for a student, how to progress through the program. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Paul Carlson, who's an amazing partner, the president of Lakeshore College, to take us through this next part of the conference.
Thank you, Mike. Good morning, everyone. It's amazing to see so many people here today for this great announcement. We've got, from the Lakeshore College Board, we've got our board chair, John Wyatt. John, thanks for being here. We've got our secretary-treasurer somewhere, Monica Nichter, right there. Thanks for being here. We have Don, a past board chair, also the mayor of Plymouth. Don, thanks for being here. And then Kurt Brower. I don't know where Kurt is. Kurt's right there, our current member of the board and member of the Sheboygan County Board of Supervisors. We also have Keith Abler, Sheboygan County Board Chair. Thanks for being here. We have Mayor of Sheboygan, Ryan Sorensen. Thanks for being here. Just a great group of people here to celebrate today's announcement. So I've been living in Sheboygan County now for 8 years. And in those 8 years, it has become so clear to me how much this county values partnerships. From schools to businesses to nonprofits to municipalities. Sheboygan County just has this ethos of partnering to make everything better. Partnering is simply the Sheboygan County way. So with that, it should come as no surprise we're here today announcing a partnership between Lakeshore College and the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay to increase access to affordable and quality higher education right here in Sheboygan County. Now with this partnership, this forward partnership, we are working together to bring the Bachelor of Science in Nursing and the Bachelor of Arts in Education right here to this campus in Sheboygan. Students in this program will spend their first 2 years taking Lakeshore College courses, either here or just up the road at our Cleveland campus, paying our tuition rate, saving a lot of money, and then will spend their final 2 years taking UWGB courses right here on this campus. Nursing and education, 2 areas where right now there are acute workforce needs in Sheboygan County. We're happy to address those, but we're just getting started. Chancellor Alexander and I have discussed also partnering and exploring partnerships for engineering and business administration. So those of you who know me know I like to brag about Lakeshore College. I do it a lot. I think we do great work, and I always want to remind people of that great work. So I'm going to brag just a little bit right now. This partnership is special. This partnership is not happening across the state of Wisconsin. So at this moment, right now, we are increasing our investment in higher education here in Sheboygan County, while other counties are seeing a disinvestment in higher education. So we all read the news, we all watch the news. You know, colleges have been closing here in Wisconsin. Sometimes they close and the land is put up for sale. Other times they close and the buildings are handed right back to the counties, but not here in Sheboygan County. Lakeshore College will begin offering classes in person here this coming fall, and I can't tell you enough how excited we are to re-energize this campus. Now, I appreciate the hard work that's been done by the Lakeshore College team and the UWGB team to make this announcement and partnership possible. I also thank them for the work that they'll continue to do to make sure this partnership is successful in the long term. I appreciate the support of the Lakeshore College Board of Trustees. Thank you for always keeping your eyes on the horizon and pushing us to think about what can happen. And I appreciate the Sheboygan County Board of Supervisors. Today, this partnership would not be possible without their support and encouragement. Now, I thank the full Board of Supervisors, but I want to call out 4 supervisors who did work behind the scenes to make today happen. That would be Chair Keith Abler, past Chair Vern Koch, past Chair Tom Wagner, and current Vice Chair Kurt Brower. Our college is fortunate to have you 4 as partners, and I'm lucky to call you all friends. Now, of course, our main conduit for working with the county board is Sheboygan County Administrator Elaine Krause. Elaine does great work and did a lot of heavy lifting to get us here to this moment. So with that, I would welcome Elaine to come say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. I'm proud to stand before you today as a partner and supporter of this exciting new opportunity in our community. As President Carlson said, I'm the Sheboygan County Administrator. Some of you may be wondering what exactly the county has to do and what our role is in this partnership. So for those of you who don't know, the county owns the buildings and grounds here on campus. We've been partnering with the university for decades to provide quality education right here in Sheboygan. And we're delighted to broaden that collaboration and now include Lakeshore College. Together, the 2 institutions will help reshape educational opportunities for generations to come here in Sheboygan. But this partnership is more than just a lease agreement. By bringing these 2 institutions together under one roof, We're creating a seamless experience to make transferring credits easier, access to degrees in high-demand fields such as nursing and education more attainable, and career readiness more immediate. We're also increasing the potential for businesses to find local, qualified talent, something that we all know we're in dire need of, and the capability for our community to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. This collaboration is a blueprint for what happens when institutions think differently, act boldly, and work together to put students first. On behalf of the county, who is deeply invested in this institution and in this community, I'd like to thank Chancellor Alexander and President Carlson for your vision. Thank you to the educators and staff who will bring this idea to fruition. And thank you to the community for understanding that collaboration is the key to progress. Thank you.
We are really lucky in the UW system to have two local regents in Green Bay who support the work that we do. And I'm really honored to be able to introduce, it was a complicated introduction here because Regent Ashok Rai is one of the regents for the state of Wisconsin who's from Green Bay. He's also the CEO of Prevea. So I'm not sure, we don't know in this particular case whether to introduce Regent Rai or Dr. Rai, but in either case, he's a tremendous supporter of education and unbelievable energy that he brings to our community in Sheboygan and in Green Bay through what he does in Prevea and as a regent. So please welcome Dr. Rai.
Thank you, Chancellor Alexander. Good morning, all of you. I guess it's good to have two titles versus none. So, as many of you have heard, there's not a corner of our great state that hasn't been affected by the national healthcare shortage of workers, especially nurses. Today, we're here to celebrate a very creative solution to our community's needs. Two great educational institutions coming together to fill that need is such a great example of how our community comes together to solve problems. Not only will we get more nurses out of this partnership, thanks to the expertise of the educators at both campuses and the relationships they will have with local healthcare providers to provide learning experiences, we'll get some of the best trained nurses in the entire state of Wisconsin. I want to thank both institutions today for coming together to benefit the entire community. You know, at the universities of Wisconsin, since our formation and well before that, the concept of the Wisconsin idea was introduced. The Wisconsin idea, kind of distilled down, is great things that happen on our campuses should impact well beyond the walls, well beyond the classrooms. And today is another example of the Wisconsin idea being lived. I want to congratulate both of you, Lakeshore and the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay, for benefiting our entire community. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rai. Before calling up Dr. Jake Conrath to give remarks, I want to recognize some other folks here in attendance today. We have Deidre Martinez, CEO of the Sheboygan County Chamber. Deidre, thanks for being here. We have Brian Donda, the Executive Director of the Sheboygan County Economic Development Corporation. Thank you for being here. We have Vicki Patterson with the Bay Area Workforce Development Board. Thanks for being here. And Rebecca DeShane, representing New North. We appreciate our regional partners as well. We've got some partners from the Lakeshore College Foundation. We have our board chair, Mike Mrdzinovich, Ryan Neville, and Jesse Bratz. And if I missed anybody, I apologize, just a sea of people right now. So thank you all for being here today. We appreciate the support. And now it is my honor to welcome the superintendent of the Sheboygan Area School District, Dr. Jake Conrath. Jake, come on up.
Good morning. I had about 8 or 9 pages ready for a speech this morning, and then Dr. Rai said he was counting his speech in sentences, so I've been crossing out. I kid. But as Dr. Carlson said, this is a sea of people, and it's a group of great people. So it's always a pleasure to be in a room with such great company. In the Sheboygan Area School District, we often talk about the belief that it takes a village to serve our nearly 10,000 students best. Today is another example of the collective village coming to support our students in the community. The financial burden of higher education should never hamper the dream to become a dedicated teacher or a compassionate nurse. I'm thrilled to wholeheartedly endorse a new college program that promises to break down those barriers and cultivate the very individuals, our educators and healthcare professionals, who will graduate only in turn to turn around and immediately give back to others. It's a true win-win situation. The Forward program provides an amazing opportunity for our current students and will also provide our schools with well-prepared employees. As a result of this program, we'll see more passionate and capable individuals, regardless of their economic background, answer the call to teach our children and care for our families. This program will empower local talent and keep bright minds within our community. It's an investment in our students, our health, and our overall well-being for our community. Thanks for supporting this initiative, and I want to extend my sincere appreciation to Dr. Carlson and Alexander for their foresight in implementing this crucial program. We're building a better village, one teacher and one nurse at a time. Thank you.
Mike, you want to tee us off?
So thank you all for coming. We're really thrilled at Field and Us. We want to remind you, Lakeshore to uwgb.com. Again, Lakeshore to uwgb.com. Like Dr. Carlson, I want to thank everyone involved who's made this partnership happen. There are countless people on both the UW Green Bay side and the Lakeshore side who have worked really hard to make this happen. All aspects of the university and of the college that have come together to make this possible. We have just a minute. If anyone wants to, I don't know if any from the media wants to ask a quick question or two, we can take that. Otherwise, we will move on to lunch.
We got to formalize it with our signature here on our agreement, so I'll sign it first, Mike, and then hand it to you. There's that one. All right, Mike, thanks. We're excited. Well, thank you, everyone, for being here. We're excited for today. We're excited for the future. Welcome everyone to stay for lunch, and Mike and I and our teams will be around to answer any questions anyone might have. Thank you very much.